Hello there, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert, and I'm here to help you navigate your unique communication styles. This is your weekly communication style reading. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly readings. All right, so I'm going to pull your card for today's reading. This message is for you, Humorous. If you are unsure about your unique communication style, then you will need to click on the link in the description box below to take the quiz that will identify your unique communication style. Okay, so let's dive in. Here's the card for you. And it says, how many times have we caused ourselves pain because we failed to pause and think? How would my best self view and respond to this situation? All right, so for you, Humorous, right? You like it when things are lighthearted, when discussions are not so deep or so intense, because it feels a little bit uncomfortable for you. Because again, you're about like including people, you wanted to have fun. So sometimes what happens is, because you want that lightheartedness, you sometimes may add a joke or a funny story or something to try to help lighten up the mood. But if you don't really think it through, then you might come across as being insensitive, which then will cause pain for the other person because they're feeling like you're being insensitive. And it might cause pain to yourself because, your intention wasn't to be insensitive, but now the person's calling you out saying that you are being insensitive, and it might not make you feel so good. So as much as you want to keep the conversation lighthearted, when it's intense or too deep, think about it first. Think about, really truly what you want to say, because there is a way to make some situations, even when it's intense and deep, to make it lighthearted, right? But you just have to know how to do it in a way so that, yes, you can make it lighthearted, but you don't come across as being insensitive. However, you can, and this is a really great question again, how would my best self view and respond to this situation? So if you were going to throw in that joke or throw in that funny story that you want to put in there, just ask yourself, how would my best view respond to this? So that question right there, how would you respond? Would you be putting forth your best view, or are you going to be putting forth as a perception of you being insensitive, right? All right. Okay. So this is my unique card deck. So, Humorous, I want you to focus on my deck and ask your guides or higher self for your unique secondary message for this week. All right, and it says, what is your power statement for resolving dispute? Wow, talk about enough. Today, I don't know if you've listened to all the other readings today, but let me just say, I've done like all of the communication styles, and it's all been like so many synchronicities here for each of the communication styles. So again, for the Humorous, this also goes with what we just talked about, right? Because again, you might come across as, someone who wants things to be lighthearted, right? And so when a conversation is intense or too deep for you, you might feel uncomfortable. And so you might have said something or did something, and it made you perhaps appear to be insensitive, right? And we talked about having you think about it through before you do or say something. But sometimes, in a moment, some things happen, right? And it's done. So now what do you do about that, right? Because, you don't perhaps want to say or do more that would cause more of a conflict. So perhaps you might have some phrases in your pocket that you can use in situations like that to help to resolve any disputes. Perhaps having some phrases that you can use so that when conflicts happen, where you appear to be insensitive, you have something in your back pocket that you can use to show that you do understand and you want to resolve the dispute or resolve the conflict, and you just want to have the conversation to continue on. So just having some phrases in your back pockets ready for use in cases like those situations that may come up. All right, so that's the reading for Humorous. And to make sure that you're listening to the reading that matches your unique communication style, be sure to take the quiz. The link for the quiz is down in the description box below. Again, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, amazing solutions are everywhere with clear communication.